you guys, it's Rachel here with Senza Cane Corso. So I've got really good news for you guys. I can't tell you how excited I am. You wouldn't be able to tell because I'm angry because I had to go and catch Switch because she was flat out ignoring me. But and I had to catch her up. But anyway, I got her. She's on leash now. And so anyway, very, very, very exciting news today. So it's been forever, but Switch is finally back in heat. She either had a silent last heat or skipped her last heat, but either way, she didn't show any obvious signs that she was in heat. So it's literally been, I think she'll be 2 years old next month, and she's only just now coming into her second heat cycle. So yeah, there is that. So, are you going to behave? Are you going to behave? You better listen. Moses! Come on. So, starting to swell up. And just can't tell you how excited I am about this, because Switch is actually a very, very, very nice dog. Moses, come on, let's go. Good boy. And those of you that don't know, Switch is out of good boy. Switch is out of Mad Mortigan and Trinity, and I mean, you can see she's a very sizable dog.
She looks like Mad Mortigan in the face.
Yeah, she's very sizable. Only slightly smaller than even Moses, and Moses is a big dog. So very, very, very exciting news. I'm really, 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 really happy. And so anyway, I had even had people on her litter, because I was taking deposits on her future litter after she had went through her first cycle. And when she didn't go in, I actually moved people off her litter and basically told people, look, like, I don't know what's going on with her, but she's not cycling. And I was like, I don't know what's going to happen, but I was like, I don't feel comfortable having people on her litter when I'm not, 100% sure that she's even going to get pregnant. So Moses is not even a year old yet, just to put that in perspective. I want to say I think he'll turn a year old in, I don't remember. He's very close, very, very, very close. But nonetheless, this is really exciting for me. I did breed Trinity one other time, and I did not, I produced Saffron, and I'm going to be honest with you, Saffron is really not a nice dog compared to Switch. Now, I'm not going to say that Saffron's not a good dog at all. She is. She's just not good compared to, or not good, but she's not as good as Switch. Switch is just a really nice dog in the body. Her head is not like the best, but it's not bad either. And so anyway, so I'm really excited. And I am going to be putting them together. And she's coming in pretty quick, man. I just noticed it yesterday, and she's already started to swell up quite a bit since then. And she's a little on the chunky side right now, unfortunately, but we'll get that handled. But anyway, yeah, I can't tell you guys how excited I am about it. So having said that, I am going to let Saffron go. Now she's a fine dog. She's got a good front. She's got a good rear. The only thing I don't like is her croup. She has like preacher's croup, which you guys know, I've used dogs like that before. There are no perfect dogs. So we all have to pick and choose what we want. And for me, because Trinity and Blondie are sisters, it doesn't really, there is no need for me to keep back so many dogs out of the same stuff. So anyway, so I will use Switch because I think she's a gorgeous dog, but I will not be using but I will not be using Saffron. So I will be letting her go either to a pet home or a breeder home. So that'll be 3 females, both patina. It'll be patina, Saffron, and geisha are all going to be available to new homes, and they're going to be pet homes or breeder homes. Now, these are not, I've had some people contact me and I think they got the wrong impression. I don't know what people think the pricing is going to be on a dog like that, but it's less than what we would have charged for a first pick dog, but by no means are these cheap dogs. Like these are not $500 dogs. These are not even $1,000 dogs. These are like $2,500 dogs. Their ears are already cropped. They were first pick dogs to start with. And yeah, they're already vaccinated. Like there's a lot that goes into it. So, so if you're looking for a cheap dog that you know, and you're looking for a deal, that's not what these dogs are. Now I'm not necessarily opposed, like if you wanted one of them without registration papers, like no registration papers at all, no AKC, then I would say, okay, you know, maybe we could work something out, you know, 1,500, something like that. But I mean, I don't know if you guys realize it, but just the crop alone, I mean, most places are charging, up to $1,200 just for a crop. So anyway, so we do have to try to make back some of our investment into the dogs. Obviously, we'll never make it back entirely because we've been feeding them and everything, but nonetheless, we do need to try to make back something. So, like I said, I've had a couple people, you know, contact me and you know, like I said, I don't know what pricing they were thinking, but our dogs are not that cheap. When you're finding $1,500 Corso out there in the world, you are looking at American lines. You are not looking at European dogs. You're not looking at well-bred dogs. You are looking at backyard bred American line Corso. And those are going to be cheap because those dogs tend to be cheap. But this is, they are not the same breed. And contrary to what people might try to pretend, they are not. The DNA doesn't lie. And so that's just, you know, that's just what you're getting. But having said that, for what you're getting, I think that's a steal because normally our first pick dogs go for $3,500 up to $4,500. And so, you know, it's just one of those things where you need to be mindful. So anyway, but like I said, if you're like, we did let, you know, we've let dogs go before for cheaper that didn't have AKC registration and, you know, or a dog that's older, you know what I mean? Like a retired female that's older, that's a little bit different of a situation. But when you're looking at a young dog, all 3 of these females are not even a year old yet. So it's really a puppy. So anyway, so yeah, so that's enough about that. Now, as far as, must be something in there. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Is that what is that? Oh, it's a pretty, it's a huge lizard. That's one of those broadhead skinks. Yeah, Reese saw one the other day. And, they have an orange head. It was pretty big. So yeah, as far as the breeding, I will be putting these 2 together. This will be Moses's first breeding, he has the same mother as Asia does, and so I'm hoping to get some really good heads. He's got really good reangulation. I would almost say we'll see what he matures into, but somebody was asking me the other day about reangulation and if they can ever have too much. And I would say that Moses struck me as a dog that had too much when he was younger. But you know, he's a big guy, so maybe he'll grow into it. He's not done growing, so we'll have to see. But the cool thing is that there's not an exaggerated Switch does not have. She has good reangulation, but nothing fancy. So I think that'll be a good breeding. And then his front, he's like, it's okay. It's not like, we'll have to see what it does when he matures, but she has a really good front, really good bone, really good substance. I think that it's going to be a very, very, very good pairing. I also like the fact that he's on the taller and leaner side, and she is shorter and thicker, and I feel like that's going to create balance, and I like that. So anyway, so very excited to be able to share this with you guys. I didn't think we would be here. I literally thought that I was going to have to rehome her because she had hormone issues or something like that, but nope, looks like we're good to go. So very exciting news. Anyway, so hope you guys are having a good day. Hope you're enjoying your Friday. Happy Friday, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.